Back in Grand Tactician Civil War, playing as let's get this let's get this map lined up here. Playing as the Confederacy with an 1863 start, which is a pretty challenging start for the Confederacy, and we have definitely faced our challenges in this little playthrough, and I have enjoyed it so much. Now, when we finished up our episode last time, we had, I think we had just won a battle here in South Mississippi and Eastern Louisiana, where we had defeated this Kentucky Corps here, and I think they are beginning to retreat. I'm not sure where they're going to retreat to. I'm thinking they're probably going to retreat down here to this island off the coast of Mississippi, where the other Union armies have been gathering. So I imagine that's probably where they're going to go. And also, we have been chasing General Grant all the way up the Mississippi River from Vicksburg over the last couple of episodes. We defeated him in a couple of battles down here, and we've been engaging him all along this area up and through the Mississippi. And we just engaged him outside of Memphis, had a pretty bloody battle there. Managed to defeat him again with our armies, and he is continuing to retreat further north up the Mississippi River. So we got good news there. We still have not had much action here with the Army of the Cumberland, so we've kind of been maintaining here in Nashville until we take care of Grant. Once we've gotten Grant taken care of, we're probably going to go ahead and do something against these corps here that they have. Let's continue moving to the east. Now, what we've got going on over here, we've got all of the federal strength. The Army of the Potomac, the Army of the Union Army of Virginia, as well as a few other corps had all come into North Carolina, into Wilmington, and they have all of these massive corps over here that are stranded in eastern North Carolina in the swamplands. They're out of supplies. They cannot move. I've got them surrounded. I haven't attacked them yet because they've got an immense number of men here. And that's one reason why they're out of supplies, because they've got so many men and they don't have enough supply to feed them. And this is why they don't really have much around Washington. Now, this is not very realistic right here. I don't know why the AI had decided to do this. It may have seemed like a good idea when I didn't have that many armies down here, but it really wasn't any trouble for me to just bring the Army of Northern Virginia just a little ways south from Richmond into North Carolina. Now, this is not a realistic scenario here, and I could really min-max this game if I wanted to, by just leaving these guys here where they can't move and they're not a threat to me and they're not hurting me at all, because this is where all of the Union armies are on the East Coast. They're all stranded right here. They don't have much of anything guarding Washington right now. Now, I could take advantage of that, bring all my armies, transfer all my divisions up here, and I could storm Washington, D.C. and probably win the game. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to nerf myself here a little bit. I'm not going to exploit the AI like that. Now, the only way these armies can move is for me to attack them and give them the option to withdraw. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and get some kind of a little force together, approach them, and then they will be able to withdraw and get on out of. They'll be able to go ahead and withdraw and get on back down to the coast and probably get out of North Carolina. Now, that may very well cost me the game doing that, because once they get them out of North Carolina and get them back up here where they belong, they're going to become a real threat to me again, and I may end up getting my butt kicked by them. But you know, that's part of the game. That's why I'm playing the game. I'm playing the game for the challenge of it. So I'm going. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and give them the ability to get their armies withdrawn out of here. So I'm slowly bringing down some decently powerful core. Yeah, all of these armies are on their way down. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get time ticking along here. All of you that have been watching on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying this series. I've really been having a good time with this particular playthrough. I'm enjoying this one a little. Well, I did enjoy the 1861 playthrough, but it was quite easy compared to this one. I don't know why he is continuing to. Hey, you come on down here, please. Yeah, we've got some people on the move. I'm going to speed time up just a little bit here as our armies are marching. We've got the Army of the Shenandoah up here. The National Red Cross formed. Okay. We've got the Army of the Shenandoah up here building themselves a supply depot so that they can get their supply. It looks like they're running through their supplies pretty quick. Okay, we've got the bounties going on. Let me go ahead and pause this a little bit. Let's go back to our policies here. We just picked up bounties. Hopefully that will give us some recruits. And I think the Conscription Act 2 has just become available to us. It's going to take 107 days. Oh my goodness. But I really need it. How long does this take? That takes 143 days. We've already got Conscription Act 1, but I'm out of recruits. And what is Military 3? That takes 143 days. Makes them faster and cheaper. Maximum recruitment, civil order. Before we do conscription, why don't we go ahead and do this? Boy, it's going to take a long time. Conscription will be Are we working on anything else right now? Why is it going to take so long? Really take a long time. I don't know if I want to do military or do conscription. Is there anything else we can do? Industrialization. We haven't done any of the industrializations. What I need is men. That's what I need. I need men. I'll worry about industrializations later. Oh my goodness, which one? Conscription or Military 3? Military 3 will improve the quality of my army and give me a few more men. Dang it, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Military 3 first, and then we'll do Conscription after that. Okay. Let's get time ticking along here again. So once we get the Army of the Shenandoah supplied, I'm going to come over here and maybe pick a fight with First Corps. Okay, General Hill, you come on down. General Hill is going to be guarding the approaches to Richmond for us. in case anybody tries to bust a move from around Washington. The rest of the army is coming on. The rest of the Army of Northern Virginia is making their way down toward the Union armies here. Let's continue coming across, boys. And then we are trying to go ahead and get Wilmington, North Carolina cleared out down here. This should not take long at all. We are literally on the cusp of winning that battle. So that's good news. That's good news. Disaster at what? Disaster at Fort Pillow. How did we lose that battle? How in the world did we manage to lose that battle? He didn't even have any men there. So rehabilitated. Not sure what happened there. I must not have been paying attention or something. Stewart, come a little bit closer. Second Corps is coming down. We're winning this glorious victory at Fort Fisher. Okay, we've got... Yeah, all right. So we've got all of Wilmington under our control now. Wilmington, North Carolina. Back under our control. And we've got Cobb's Corps down there. And we've got General Ewell's army. I'm going to bring Ewell out of there. He is low on supplies. Let's bring General Ewell further out, and we're going to let him build a supply depot. We're going to start easing him back up toward Raleigh, North Carolina, where all of the federal forces are gathered. All right, that army there has retreated across country. I'm going to bring Gardner's army on down. He's still got to guard the New Orleans area for us. They've got some decent power down here, and these armies are beginning to accumulate together. Army of Western Louisiana. Army of Western Louisiana, can you come on down this way and build a supply depot, please? All right, so the Army of Shenandoah is going to be fighting the Army of the Potomac, First Corps of the Army of the Potomac. This is up in Maryland. This is going to be up in Western Maryland. This is up there where the Army of Shenandoah was in Cumberland, and they were building a supply depot. I guess the First Corps decided to come attack us there. We actually outnumber them. I can't believe it. Right. Okay, we're on the Sharpsburg battlefield. Looks like we are going to be able to have control of the objective, and they will be coming from over here. They will be coming from the northeast. So we should be able to block some of these river crossings. They're probably going to come across on the upper bridge and then assault us down here. Probably the best thing to do will be to just try and defend Sharpsburg here. Maybe fall back to the objective below Sharpsburg and set up along these fence lines here. Yeah, that's probably what we want to do. We'll set up along the fence lines and we'll just defend. We'll defend this little ridge down here below Sharpsburg. All right, let's get the army. Let's get General Pendleton. And I say we set up. Pull everybody down here. Let's get Heth set up along this fence line here. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. I love the way he's got his men set up. Let's take Randolph. We're going to put Randolph right here in the center. Got his cannons up on the ridge. Very nice. Let's take Anderson and we'll put Anderson right along here. I love it. And we'll take Hood. We'll let Hood deploy along that fence. Nice. I like it so far. Of course, you just hang out back here on the objective. We'll use you wherever we need you. Actually, course, you come on. You stay up there. Gonna put I'll put Major right there on the objective. General Pendleton is back there where he can get a good view of everything. Let's get Devane's artillery and let's put them here a little bit more to the center. And we'll guard that flank with that artillery there. It's very light. It's very doubtful they're going to try and cross below here on our flank. But if they do, it won't be that much trouble to maneuver, face them. All right, let's go ahead and get time ticking here on this battle. Go ahead and set up like that. And I'm going to bring Dockery's brigade on over here. Fill this gap right here. Yeah, Dockery, you come on over. All we have to do is defend. I don't care where they are, where they're coming from. I'm on the objective, so they have to attack me. The only thing I really care about is if they're flanking me. So I'm going to bring cavalry out to my right flank over here. Make sure they're not trying to circle around to these fords over here. Now, if they do, that would be wonderful. There's nothing I would love more for them to actually try and come around over here and cross these fords, because I can swing to my right and defend these fords, and I would annihilate them if they try to cross the river down here. The best thing for him to do is cross the river above Sharpsburg and then try and come. He could flank me on my left, maybe, but that would take a lot of movement to get around there. There's no way he can flank me on my right because he's going to have to cross this river, and it won't take me any time to pivot and guard these river crossings right here. So I would love for them to actually do that. That would be a big mistake on their part. But I'm going to expect them to do the smart thing and actually try and maybe come through Sharpsburg, not get held up by a river, go ahead and get clear of the river, and then maybe try and come at me over here. But that's going to entail a lot of marching and a lot of movement on their part. So any way he goes, it's going to be hard on him. It's going to be a hard battle for the Union to win right here, unless he has got just some really, really incredible soldiers with good weapons. Go ahead and bring you down this way just a little bit. And let's bring Dockery. Bring Dockery a little bit over more to the right. Guys, I don't know what their problem is. Let's get their commander up there and try and rally them. Heth, why don't you get up there and talk to that brigade? A little concerned about them. Major, come on out to this little ridge right here and let me make sure where they're coming from. Do I have another cavalry? That is my only cavalry brigade. We got another unit right here that is upset about something. Anderson, why don't you get over there and do a little rallying, please? I want Heth to get up here and do a little rallying as well. This army needs more cavalry. All right, Heth, I want you to do some rallying for us. General Pendleton, why don't you come over here and do a little rallying, please? Wharton's brigade is a little worried about Wharton's brigade there. Force's brigade is starting to act up a little bit too. All right, I need everybody to calm down now. We outnumber these guys and we're in good condition. We're in good defensive position. Everybody calm down. Okay, Major is still not seeing anything. Let's bring Major up. Come on up to that road, Major. You rallying? I need you to rally. Need you to rally. Here they come. Okay. Okay, Major. Actually, why don't you fall back? Okay, well, it looks like they are trying to come to. Block these forwards, boys. Orton, you get over here and block this one. Evans, get over here and get ready to help. Bring some artillery over this direction. Major, continue to fall back, please. Well, it looks like they are trying to cross at these fords down here. At least they're sending maybe a division this direction, if nothing else. Boy, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. Etzel. Where are you going? Lomax. Start coming this way. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but it looks like he may be going for this ford here. Maybe. Okay, and they do have more coming from over here. Okay, let's everybody start shifting some here. Start bringing you over this direction. Pager, just pull further back, please, into the. Is he coming down this way? What is he doing? Back to the fence. Important, keep following him around. Force, get there. Not sure what they're trying to do here. They're going to have a hard time coming at me from that way. They're actually crossing the river and getting on the other side. That's not making any sense. Okay, halt your orders. You guys halt. Was not expecting them to do that. Yeah, I need you to double time because they're double timing. Pettigrew, block that crossing, please. You two, crossing. Block the crossing. Trying to do something, trying to be clever. Force, go over here and help him. Block that crossing. How you doing? Hanging in there. Evan, get your men over here. Help. Come back. Come on around. They've lost 200. We've lost 200. Come on, I need. What? Why aren't these guys moving? Evan, get up there. Lomax, go guard this crossing. Walker, get over here. Start bringing Barrett across as well. Worried about Pettigrew. He's already lost 300 men. The cavalry unit has lost 450. did exactly the worst thing he could do, which is try and come around over here and cross these fords. Absolutely the worst thing he could have tried to do. Trying to get up there and rally them now. Okay, I need to bring... I'm going to have to get Pettigrew out of there. Get on up there and get ready to help Pettigrew. Pettigrew back. Pettigrew. Alright, let's do a fighting withdrawal, Pettigrew. Let's get you out of there. And let's move Walker in to that position. Walker, get up on that ridge. Let Pettigrew pull back. Pettigrew took a pretty big hit there. Okay, Course, what? How did you break, Course? Seriously, you did not lose any men and you just freaking broke. Oh, I'm not happy with Course at all. I am not happy with Course. I need y'all to do some rally. I need y'all to do some rallying, please. Pharaoh, you get over here. I'm not happy with Course at all. You've got a full strength division there. Full strength division, and you just broke on me. Well, they've got to attack me, so I don't know what they're... Only got 1,200 men there. But what they're waiting for... I'm gonna bring Hector... Bring his... Bring you over. These guys up on the ridge up here. Come forward too, please. Gonna start bringing Huger's brigade over as well. Pharaoh, get over here and help Lomax, please. Lomax, you get in a better position. They're gonna try this little ford right here. That's not gonna go well for them. Here they come. Pharaoh, get over there, please. Max, what are you doing? Lomax, get... Oh my God, get in position. I sent you orders. Oh, God. Can't get Lomax to move. Lomax, what are you doing? Finally, he decides to get his men lined up. All right, that is not going to give us the best positioning right there. Not really happy with that positioning. Force, get your men up there. But it does let me get some more of my brigades nearby. Guys over here as well. Wharton, let's get Wharton right there. Need to get a artillery right on top of that ridge right there. So let's get you guys ready to get up on that ridge. Artillery, get up on this ridge here. Pettigrew, come along this road. Force, I want you to get in this battle. Having a hard time crossing that creek. Be able to charge somebody with that. Right here. Down there on those bridges and fords, an absolute death zone. Battery up there. Bridge there, please. Get right there. They're behind the crest of the ridge. Pettigrew, you've been very busy today. Your men have taken the biggest hit. Yeah, they're retreating now. Okay. I'm going to let them retreat. This is a pretty important battle. This is our army that is in western Maryland. We're actually in one of the northern states here. And I really want to keep them there in a relative position of strength to try and keep the Union occupied and distracted with this army in the north. Got this sped up to 10 as they retreat. We're in November 1863. All right, they lost 6,500 men. We lost a little over 2,000. It looks like it's about 3 to 1 ratio in our favor. Those are the kind of victories that we need right there. Especially seeing as we're not getting any reinforcements. We have no men available to us to recruit from. And of course, the northern armies have an unlimited number of men compared to us. Colonel Walker has become famous. I don't think we had anybody defamed in that battle, so that's good news. Let's see if we have any brigades that are ready for perks or anything. Just glad I don't have any defamed commanders. I didn't do any cavalry charges, so didn't really get to defame any of my generals. Oh, I feel sorry for my cavalry commanders. I don't do them any favors with the way that I use them. All right, Colonel Walker becomes a national hero. I guess I missed whatever his brigade was, but let me go ahead and look at. Yeah, let's get time ticking here. So First Corps is going to be retreating. Looks like we finished our. Did we finish our supply depot there? Yeah, we're still working on that supply depot. So let me look at. I can't get into this army here right now for some reason. I think they're still retreating apparently. But we've gotten control of some of these outlying towns and villages after we got control of this supply depot at Hagerstown, so that's good news. Wheeler at his destination. That must be where he retreated to. I'm gonna bring him back over here. Let's bring Forrest back over here as well. Forrest, come on back. I want to get back up here and look at the Army of the Shenandoah. Looks like they're still in some kind of battle. I'm not sure what it is. That army does not seem to be retreating for some reason. Doesn't make any sense, and I can't get into the order of battle. I don't know why. All right, how are we doing down here? Are we closing in on these guys? First Corps is in their position. I'm going to bring Pillow's Corps closer. Just trying to make these guys start to withdraw here. It looks like we're still locked in battle up here. Makes no sense at all, because we just won that battle. How are we doing down here? Check on General Gardner. His army is not in the greatest state of readiness, but I'm bringing him down closer to New Orleans where he can get resupplied. Go ahead and speed up time here as we march. Got 24,000 men there. Pemberton is ready for an upgrade perk. Let's give him Ambulance Corps. Wheeler's not ready for a perk yet. What about Forrest is not quite ready for a perk? About the Army of Mississippi. They're about to get their flying column upgraded. Not enough for a perk. Not enough. Not enough. All right, so the Army of Virginia and with Pillow's Corps. Okay, he's got 37,000 men. So this is the battle in North Carolina that I've been trying to. It looks like they're going to fight us. It looks like they're going to stand and fight, and they're not withdrawing. Okay. The only thing is they get all of their reinforcements all at once because they're all jammed together. I'm going to have to wait until I get my reinforcements. I've got Second Corps will be within 1 hour. First Corps within and General Stewart within 3 hours. And then we will get the Army of the Well, they're not going to have anybody. Okay, let's go ahead and do this battle in North Carolina. I was expecting them to do the smart thing and withdraw, but they're going to stand and fight me. We have 70,000 men. This is the biggest army I think we've ever had. General, I've been a soldier all my life. I've been with soldiers engaged in fights. General Longstreet. Okay. And we get to be on defensive, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, we've got the objective, which is way back here. Way back here. Look at all of these armies coming in from every direction. We've literally got armies coming from every direction. And they have to attack us. Okay. Well, we got us a nice little creek here that we can defend. Mills Creek. Do we want to defend that, or do we want to... Probably a better place to defend. I think we can probably just get on this height right here and put our main defense here and then just kind of spread out through the forest. Fight them off that way. Or we can just line up along Mill Creek here. I think this is probably our best bet right here. Let's do that. All right, let's get Second Corps under Hampton. We're going to set up Second Corps right on this ridge line here. Get his men in battle line formation. Guys, right on the... Let's get our artillery lined up in the clearing here. Love it. Absolutely love it. Then we're going to have McGowan's brigade as reserve. For this is Pender's division. Pender's division is going to be right in the center there. We're going to set up early. Uh-oh. to his left, but I wanted Early's artillery to be right over here. Yeah, let's get Early's artillery back there. Let's set up Rhodes's division over here. Rhodes, I wanted your artillery there, though. Okay, let's get all the artillery there in the center. All right, that's Hampton's corps. Now let's get Pillow's corps. Pillow, we're going to set you up. We're going to put Jones's brigade, spread them out a little bit on the flank here. They're going to cover the left. Going to have Johnson out here. And Manning, we're going to have Manning along the road to go wherever we need him. And we're going to have Jackson's cavalry. Where do I want his cavalry at? We're going to use this cavalry to scout with. We're going to send one cavalry brigade. We're going to put them on evade. Going to have him over here on this road, scouting that road. We're going to have Sibley scouting this road. I want him on evade. And we're going to have Logan. There shouldn't be anything coming from this way up here, but just in case, I'm going to have Logan on this road over here. Let's make sure you're on evade as well. Jackson, you stay where you are. Who is this over here? Get General Cooper right there. Yeah. Let's get General Pillow up here. That's everybody that we have so far. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's get our cavalries scouting for us. Find out where the Union armies are. In case they're going to try and flank us or something. Pardon me. Logan is over here kind of out by himself. I don't know why Green has not gotten his orders yet. Finally got his orders. Okay. General Jackson must be expecting them to come down this road because he's staying near to Green's brigade in case he has to give him orders. Green, come on up onto that plateau there. They must be coming from... I haven't seen them yet. Sometimes the AI catches you by surprise and comes at an angle that you don't expect. For all I know, they could be over here, but they should not have been able to come in from this direction. They've got to be coming in from up here somewhere. They can't be coming in from over here. Sibley, here they come. Okay. Sibley, fall back into the forest. Get over here. Green, come on up here to this branch of the creek. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be their main army coming in from there. Now, they do have several corps, so there's going to be a lot of armies in this battle. And I need to be able to fall back if I need to, but I think it's pretty unlikely they're going to try to come in at me from this direction here. If they do, that'll be even worse for them because then I can just come up to this creek here and defend the creek behind me. That won't be a problem at all. I've got an entire division in reserve here to go somewhere. All I need is a place for him to go. That is Alexander's or Manning's division. I mean, all right. Sibley's pulling back out of the way as they come through. Logan is moving over there. Gonna try and keep an eye on them from this side over here too. Yeah, Sibley should be able to watch them from the forest. They are cutting across the forest too. It looks like with another division coming that way. Logan's got his eye. They're just coming. They're just coming straight through the forest with several divisions. Yeah, his men are going to be exhausted at the rate they're going. Green, come on up to this ridge right here. Sibley, you're fine where you are for now. Jackson, get a little closer to Sibley in case you need to send him some orders. Logan. Logan, why don't you fall back a little bit? They're going to come down that trail there. They've got a long way to go to get to me. Long way to go. I may go ahead and speed this up a little bit. I don't want them getting on top of my cavalry, though. I need to. Sibley, withdraw deeper into the forest, please. They're taking forest trails, so I don't want them getting on top of my cavalry. All right, Stewart has arrived. Okay, General Stewart, why don't you just come on over here and you can be some reserve for me as well. Like this is their main force up here. Yeah, Logan is withdrawing further into the forest to get away from them. I've got Sibley withdrawing further into the forest, off the beaten path, so I doubt they're going to. Well, they are just marching straight across the swamp. Why would you do that? His men are going to be exhausted. My courier is just running right through their army. Their army is so disorganized. My courier is just running straight through them. Looks like Logan has got them disorganized. They're trying to remaneuver to deal with Logan, which is fine with me. That's just going to exhaust his troops. Logan's going to pull further back into the swamp. Looks like the same thing with Sibley. They're distracted by Sibley there. Green, come a little further onto that ridge there. If they want to chase my cavalry through forest, that's perfectly fine with me. We got here Ledbetter. Who do you belong to, Ledbetter? He's part of. Why are you way back there? Why don't you just come on in? Come on in, Ledbetter. Come on in and join the main army, please. Right, he needs to hurry, or he's going to get isolated out here. Needs to hurry. Come on, let's go. Come on over here. Jackson, come closer. All right, Ledbetter's moving finally. Tell you what, let's do. Let's get in a little better defensive position here. Make an improvement on our positions. Try and get up on these ridges here. Jones. Dance, let's get your cannons right over here to defend this trail, please. Yeah, they are still trying to march through the thickest of forests here. Their men are going to be exhausted, but it's probably going to be end of day by the time they probably get into the battle area, so they will be able to rest. But they're going to be just completely exhausted after marching through these forests like they are. Manning, let's get some of your boys up here close to the front, ready to help somebody somewhere. Martin, come on up this way. Kennedy, you come on up too. Branson, where are you going? Branson, you get on up here. And I've got Johnson's entire division over here ready to do something. Hopefully he's not out of position. Oh, we've got an entire corps coming up down here. This is First Corps. Wow. Okay, well, First Corps. Dang, what am I going to do with First Corps? I'm just going to bring First Corps right up here. First Corps, just come on up here. Walton, I want to bring your... We've already got some firing going on. What's going on there? Who's already firing? Are they firing at my... Oh, they're firing at my cavalry. Are they trying to get to my cavalry? Logan, just fall back. Where's the shooting going on at? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's already got some artillery on the field up there. Gonna get, let's get Sibley to... Sibley, why don't you fall back a little bit to a safer distance? Logan's falling back to a safer distance. They are trying to do something with him there. Logan, you're supposed to be evading. Supposed to be evading. I don't know why he's not evading. Logan, just come on back to the army. Just get out of there. I don't know why he's not evading. He's supposed to be evading. Got an artillery duel going on here. seem to be winning. They've got to come straight up this road into our artillery. Not sure that's something they want to do. I don't think you boys want to really do that. Okay, Logan is withdrawing. Good. So is Sibley. Johnson, just bring your boys on up here. We may try to envelop them. Martin, bring your brigade up, please. Got 5 guns right there. Roser, bring your guys out here and let's get ready to envelop as they come down this road. They want to come down the road straight into my guns. I say more power to them. Ready to envelop, boys. So long range firing, please. How about let's just everybody in the whole army go the long range. Boy, they don't want to come into this. Man, what a death zone this is right here. This is an absolute death zone. Oh, there's all kinds of shells going off around these guys. I wouldn't want to be them guys right there. I would not want to be them. Alright, what's going on with Longstreet's Corps here? Let's bring Longstreet on up. Bring him on up. Walton, I want your cannons on this ridge right here, please. Bring your cannons up to that ridge. If you could hurry up and get them there, please. Ripley, you just get there. Johnston, where are you going? Johnston, keep coming forward, please. Well, they don't want to come any closer, do they? Got another unit withdrawing there. I might need to just go ahead and charge them with Rhodes's vision. Rhodes, why don't you move forward, Rhodes? Let's take out their artillery. Start advancing on them, Rhodes, while we have them isolated. While they're isolated and by themselves, let's take out his artillery. I want you to double time. I want you guys to advance on them as well. Advance on that artillery. Advance on that artillery. Advance on that artillery. Okay, Rhodes is finally moving his men. Anybody got any perks, by the way? Anybody ready for some perks? Oh. Got any of my artillery units? Advancing on them, please. Advance on them. Crap, it's end of day. He's gonna have his whole army moved up now. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull our artillery up. Guys, get on that ridge. Put McClaw's division right there. Pickett's division here. Right, good. Same thing. I want you guys advancing. Still does not have them supported yet. I want us advancing on them. these guys out of the battle before he gets them supported. Very good, boys. Very good. He's got his artillery isolated. Let's take advantage of that. Pardon me. Closer as well. Why are you not shooting, Roser? Get in there and shoot somebody. Get in there and shoot somebody. There as well. What are these guys doing? What are y'all doing? Why are you doing that? Oh my lord, what a death zone right here. Okay, everybody pull back. All right, let's get everybody reorganized here. Rhodes, pull your division back. Smith, pull your men back. Aaron, pull your men back. Roser, pull your men back. Men are all coming back. Okay. Logan, what are you doing? Logan, come on up into the forest over here. Sibley, pull back over this way. Are they retreating? They should be retreating. That would be the smart thing for them to do. I've got Longstreet's entire corps over here that hasn't even been engaged yet. Guys falling back. Yeah, they could be falling back. What a massacre. Oh my lord. And that was his main artillery brigades as well. Sibley, it looks like they're coming for you, so why don't you just get back here out of the way? Let's speed this up. Get on out of there, Sibley. Make them chase you through the swamp. Green, just stay where you are. Carter, what are you doing? Carter, back here. Hey, if they want to march through the forests and the swamps chasing after cavalry units, this whole corps over here is suffering. These guys are not happy at all about life right now, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Not a good place to be in right now for them. There are no good options. No good options at all. Just nothing but hardship, pain, and grit in store for these guys, and they know it. They absolutely know it, every one of them. Man, I wouldn't want to be in this army right here, right now. Golly, I feel sorry for those guys. Green, why don't you come over here to this ridge and let's see what you can see. Sibley, stay where you are. There's no way they can flank me. Just no way. And I've got a whole core here that I can just pivot any direction I need to pivot them. Yep, they've given up on that. They've given up on. I think they have anyway. Yeah, they've given up on chasing after the cavalry units through the swamp. They've figured out that's not a good idea. They're already exhausted. Look at them. They're just unorganized. Oh, what a mess. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up as they try and decide what they want to do. The best thing for them to do right now is to withdraw. If they don't withdraw, they're going to get this army. Their whole army is going to be destroyed. And there's 3 corps here, too. I mean, this is what maneuvering and positioning can do for you. I mean, if you make, especially back in the Napoleonic era of warfare, man, if you make mistakes in positioning your army, you can get a lot of men, you'd get a lot of men killed. It was all about maneuvering and positioning. And this is what happens to your army when you get caught in a bad position, out of supply. You've got men trying to pull artillery pieces through swampland and dense underbrush. You've got whole brigades that don't know where they're going and what to do. They're trying to chase after cavalry units that they have no hope of catching. They're not sure where the enemy is. The enemy's army is just rested and waiting for them. And there's nowhere for them to go. I mean, what do you do? A terrible situation. Okay, I've got this thing on 10 speed where we're just waiting for them to do something. The only thing they can do is retreat. That's all they can do. I mean, they have to retreat. If he expects me to come attack him, that's just not happening. Why would I give up my position and my control of the battlefield to come attack him in the swamp? I mean, I could swoop in on them with a cavalry brigade and harass them with my cavalry, but why would I charge my cavalry into artillery? It's just going to hit me with canister shot. Why would I do that? We're in day 2 of the battle. He has got to attack me. If he wants to win this battle, he must attack me. We've got the superior ground. We control the objectives of this battlefield. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to go make me another cup of coffee here as I wait for this. I know he's got more men. I know he's got more corps out here. Let me look and try to find them. Let's send Logan out. Let's send Logan up this way and see if we can find him. Let's send Green up into the forest this way and see if we can find him. And you guys should be on evade now. Sibley, why don't you just come around? Okay, here comes somebody here. One little tiny brigade is trying to do something. I mean, that's a tiny brigade too. I don't know what they think they're going to do. Don't know what they think they're going to do. Would you unlimber, please? They're going to come up here into this death zone, I presume. All right, he's starting to move somebody forward. Some of the tiniest brigades I have ever seen. That's not working. I think they just got annihilated. Right, let me slow this back down. These are some tiny, tiny brigades coming here. That one just got annihilated. This little brigade here has got a 1,200 man strength. That brigade was just destroyed, unless they're laying down and I can't see them. They may be laying down. Oh, what a disaster. All right, they've got some power up here. Logan, keep an eye on them. Green is not seeing much of anything. Green, get out in the middle of that forest. Tell me what you see. Already lost 800 men from that brigade there. Brigade is only down to 700 strength. Roads, bring your men up here and get ready to pounce, please. Get ready to pounce. On up. Have they decided to try to chase Sibley's cavalry unit around some more in the swamp? Maybe. Oh, they're going to try and chase Logan around in the swamp. Logan, just bring them back toward the army. Lead them toward the army if you would. Sibley, why don't you start leading them toward the army down here? Bring them on in, Sibley. These guys are just marching through swamp and forest too over here. These guys are getting shit. Yeah, they're laying down. Johnson, bring your men further up, please. Wade. Your brigades up here. We're fixing to assault these guys. While they're weak and they're unorganized, this may be a really good time to go ahead and move in on them. You've only lost 74 men. He's only lost 9 men. Iverson has lost 72 men. Rhodes, they're doing fine. Alright, boys, start advancing on them. Get ready to envelop them. Logan, come over here. Johnston. Alright, let's go ahead and get this little core wiped out here before his reinforcements arrive. Move up on them, boys. They're chasing Logan around, still chasing Sibley. Gonna have Sibley lead them right on into Longstreet's core there. Completely annihilated. Keep up the pressure, boys. Keep up the pressure. think it's time to pull back to our positions here. All right, you boys pull back. Everybody come on back. All come back too, please. Back. You did a good job running that core off. Now he's got a whole other core up here, and he's got a core up here as well that's kind of chasing after Sibley. Man, this is just the death zone right here on this little ridge. We're gonna have to rename this Death Ridge. Two core have pretty much already been completely destroyed here. Did I give you orders? Yeah, you've got orders to come on back. Come on back. Come on back and get lined up, boys. I haven't even done anything with Johnson's division. Or really, well, Early has been involved. Jones's division hasn't done anything. There's only been 3 divisions that have really done anything. Pender's, Rhodes, and some of Early's divisions have wiped out 2 core already. Logan, what are you doing? You're supposed to be falling back. Are you retreating on me? No, Logan. Logan, keep falling back. Keep falling back, Logan. Where's Jackson at? He's supposed to be Jackson, you need to come on over here where you can give orders a little bit quicker. Uh-oh, what'd I just do? Not sure what I just did there. Where's Jackson at? Jackson. Get over here. Green, you come in a little closer. Keep an eye on this core over here. I'm going to speed things up as everybody marches and moves. Okay, we're into the enemy has withdrawn or leaves the field. Okay. Well, that was the best thing they could do. I mean, that's all they could do. And just try to get out of North Carolina. I can't believe they actually fought me there. That was the dumbest thing they could have done. They've lost 9,000 men, well, a little over 2 to 1. I actually would have thought it would have been worse than that. Early has become famous and is an inspiration to his men. Awesome. I need to really go down through all of my armies and get. I had no units rout in that battle at all. Everybody should have gained experience, and our officers did well. I believe all of my officers did well. I don't have any complaints about anybody. Goldsboro, awesome. General Early has done well. They're going to withdraw, continue to fall back. Now, okay, we can finally address this army here. What did I want to do? I forgot what it was I was wanting to do here. I think. Let me check on each of my division commanders. Lomax is not doing well. I need to replace him with somebody. Major. Maybe replace him with Colonel Major Evans. Let's replace. Is there anybody I can replace Lomax with? I'll replace him with Clanton. Randolph there. And I'm going to give Randolph this cavalry unit. Go down through all of our brigades. Can we give anybody better weapons? Yeah, we've got some Springfield rifle muskets we want to give some people. They've got mixed muskets. Let's give them some Springfield rifles. Who else is running around with mixed muskets? Give his men some Springfield rifles. Pounder field gun. Let's give them a 12-pounder howitzer. How about that? Got 6-pounder field guns. Let's give you a 12-pounder Napoleon. What do you got? You're running around with give you a 12-pounder field gun. Get everybody upgraded with their weapons here. Make sure our division commanders are decent. They're all decent. I like all of our... Ooh, he's very good. Hood's actually better than Pendleton. I have a good mind to give this army to Hood. Maybe use Pendleton somewhere else. Okay. I'm going to give this army to Major General Hood. And I'm going to promote him to Lieutenant General. Let's replace this division with somebody. I'm going to give this division to Brigadier General Brown. It's going to be Brown's division now. Then I'm going to replace Pendleton with Hood. Will be General Hood's army now. Boy, they should really love him. He's got a lot of fame. He's an infantry commander. He's a West Pointer. He's a major general. I'm promoting you up to Lieutenant General, General Hood. You are wonderful. Yeah, let's assign him. It's General Hood's army now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, we've got General Pendleton available to give him a command. But now that General Hood is in charge of this army, he's going to whip these guys into shape. They've got a lot of problems. But he's going to take care of those problems for us. Once they get this supply depot going, they'll be in better shape. we're bringing Wilmington under our control down here. General Cobb. Let's check on General Cobb's army. We've got Hill. Hill is wonderful. And then we've got Cobb here. Cobb, I don't know why the men don't like Cobb as much. He's had nothing but victories. He's a political appointee, but he's won a lot of victories for us, so I'm going to hold on to him. Hill is the one having problems right now, but it's not Hill's problem. It's the army that he was put in command of. Okay. I'm going to want to bring Hill on over here to Fayetteville, where he can get some supply and try and get his army back into shape. These guys are retreating. I don't know where they're going to retreat to. I guess they may retreat over here to Moorhead, maybe. I mean, all they have left are is the swampy Cape area of North Carolina. I don't know where they're retreating to, though. I want to go get this fort here. He's got a division over there. Once we're able to move the armies, I'm going to move them over to take that fort, and then we're going to come back into North Carolina. Right now, we've got A.P. Hill's corps is the only one defending Virginia for us right now. Let me look at Hill's corps. Hill is a spectacular commander. Let me look at his division commanders here. Battle's not doing too great right now. Don't know who I can replace him with. He's just gonna have to hold on. Is all I can say. 15 men there. He's doing good. These brigades are doing well. Okay. They're all doing well. We're satisfied with them. Now let's check on Buckner's Raiders. I haven't looked in on Buckner's Raiders in a while. He is well supplied. How well are your men armed? Looks like he is fine. We've got him relatively well. Oh, they've still got mixed muskets. I don't have anything to give you boys. Nothing to give you boys. What about Buckner? Do we need to replace Buckner? No, Buckner is fine. I'm going to hold on to Buckner. Let me look at his division. Oh, we may want to do something about Jenkins. Uh-oh, hold on. Let's cancel that. I think Huger... We may want to replace Huger. Let's see if we can replace Huger with somebody. Let's replace maybe with Adams. Let's replace Huger with Adams. I'm gonna hold on to Maury. I don't know why they're not happy with him. He's not really a... Yeah, he is a cavalry guy. Okay, that's fine. The veteran. I don't know why they don't like Maury. He should be... They should like him better. Buckner... I need to give you another brigade. How about some more artillery? I give you some artillery. Well, we have no recruits anywhere. We barely have enough. I've got some Kansas boys. Let me give you some Kansas artillery boys. We'll give you a 12-pounder howitzer. How about that? And we've got one 12-pounder Napoleon left. I'll give you a Napoleon. All right, I really want to take this fort up here. Are we ready to move, boys? Okay, General Forrest is ready to move again. Let's bring General Forrest over here. How about Pemberton's Corps? Pemberton's Corps is ready to move. Let's start bringing Pemberton's Corps up. What about the Army of Mississippi? They're in winter quarters. Bring the Army of Mississippi up here. Bring Field's cavalry unit over here. Let's start closing in on these guys. And I'm going to bring the Vicksburg garrison up to Holly Springs. Gardner is coming down with his army. He's got another perk available. Let's give him the ambulance corps. Anybody over here ready for a perk? No. No, no, no. The Vicksburg garrison's ready for a perk. Let's give them flying column. AP Hill's corps is ready for another perk. He's already got flying column. He's already got officer. Hospital corps. What else can we give these guys? Vetted reporters, and that will help us with our limelights. Expert scouts. I don't want to do river expedition. Foot cavalry. And level up using forced marches. Level up by scouting. Bureau of Military Intelligence. Level up in siege assaults. That's probably good. Level up by skirmishing. I'm going to do sappers and miners because we do a lot of siege assaults. So this will help us with sieges. We have any other corps that are ready to level up? Yes. Okay, let's do flying column for him. Yeah, let's do the sappers here. Yeah, let's do the engineers. Oh, yeah. There we go. I like that one. The flying column there. The hospital corps for you. Want to be able to build supply depots faster. How far along are we on our research here? Still got 134 days before we get that policy. That's going to be a long ways off. But I tell you what, look, if you look up here at the battle bar up here at the very top, we're very, very close to winning this war. Our morale is just out the roof. We're very, very close to actually winning the game. Our morale is at 77. Their morale is at 29. They've got more national support than us, though. The morale of their armies is better than ours. They've still got more loyal states than we. They've still got a lot more men fielded than we do. Of course, their Navy tonnage is off the charts, but our military experience is better than theirs. The casualties are very, very close. They've got way more weapons industry than we do. But we are about to win the game if I'm looking at the balance of power correctly up there. All right, let's keep time ticking along here. I mean, it doesn't matter how great your morale is and all that other stuff, you got to win battles. In warfare, it all comes down to winning battles. All right, we're going to try and close in on General Grant here. I want to run him out. He got up here. Got 19,000 men there. He's got his army headquarters there, but he doesn't have any men. Wheeler, you come on up the river there. It is winter time, so we have got the Army of Mississippi here. Army of Mississippi, why don't you move across this way for us, please? This is General Johnston, still in charge of the Army of Mississippi. Yeah, the District of Arkansas should be. Okay, hold on. What? Getting a lot of just issued bonds. Pemberton is at his destination. Gardner has made it to his destination. Okay, I'm wanting him to rest his army up and go ahead and get resupplied there. Get his readiness up because he's got quite a bit of power over here he's facing off against. They've got 3 corps over here. They've got the Army of the Gulf. That's their headquarters, but they have no men on hand. There's the only really army is this Army of Kentucky with 15,000. Gardner has got about 33,000 under his command. But once he gets his army rested up, I'm going to send him after this Army of Kentucky again. We're going to keep the pressure up on them. Keep time ticking along here. The 16th Corps has got 19,000 men. There's nobody there. Forrest, start coming up the river. Pemberton, start coming up the river. Vicksburg garrison, move on up here, please. Don't want y'all getting too far away from each other. How's the army of the Shenandoah doing? Are you back in any kind of decent condition yet? Yes, he is. He's looking excellent. Why don't we come... Let's come to Hagerstown with you guys. Come on to Hagerstown. They are continuing to retreat. Yeah, they're trying to get out here to Moorhead. They're going to try and escape through Moorhead. Okay, Pillow's Corps has no provisions. Pillow, why don't you start building a supply depot, please? Hampton's Corps is looking pretty good. Hampton, stay on their trail. Stay on their trail. Who's this back here? That's First Corps. He's out of provisions too. Okay, why don't you help with the supply depot? Back, why don't you build your own supply depot, please? Okay, General Ewell, build yourself a supply depot, please. Yes. Why have you not taken control of Cobb? Is not Cobb. Can you build a supply depot? Still haven't gotten control of Wilmington yet. Down here and help him get control of Wilmington, please, Hill. We've got to get control of that port. I would love to get West Virginia and Kentucky back into the Confederacy, if at all possible. Here is his destination. Fields, come on up into Memphis. Johnston is bringing the Army of Mississippi on over here. I want him to take that plantation, please. Gardiner, how are you doing? Okay, the Army of the Potomac is in contact with the... And this is... Right, this is another battle here in North Carolina. That's fine. Let's do another battle there. This is kind of a rear guard action on their part, as we're trying to chase them out of North Carolina. I can anticipate no greater calamity for the country than the Civil War. I think that was Robert E. Lee said that. All right, this is kind of the same thing here. Once again, we're coming in from the north. They're trying to pull back from the south. We have the objective here. If he wants to be successful, he has to attack us. And he's coming from up there. The place he can come from, isn't it? It's literally the same battlefield. Exact same battlefield. Okay. All right. Let's get the entire core here. Let's take Pillow's core. Put you in staggered battle line here. Get all of your artillery. All your artillery here. Right. We're going to take Jackson's. Same thing. We're going to take Jackson's cavalry and we're going to scout with them. All right, that takes care of Pillow's core. Get Hampton's core. Going to let Hampton guard this approach here. Get your artillery all together on the ridge. Oh, come on, really? Right there, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Who else do we have? We've got General Lee. Let's get General Lee on the battlefield. General Lee can just hang out right there. So all we have right now are these two corps, but we will be getting some reinforcements. So all right, let's get this party started. Jackson, pretty much the same thing. You're going to scout for their approach. They should be coming in from up here. Logan, you get off in the forest there. And Sibley, you move up as well. Okay. I'm going to speed this up as everybody moves and marches. Jackson, be sure and put your guys on evade. Green, fall back. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. They're just setting out across the forests, gonna exhaust their men. Pardon me. Well, it seems like when I get on my computer, I think I need to dust around this thing or something. Gardner, fall back, please. Yes, thank you. And Green, that was Green, not Gardner. Go ahead and pick back up where we were. Green, just stay in that forest. Well, he does not have the strongest brigades. Brigades don't look that strong at all. All my brigades. See if anybody's ready for a upgrade of any sort here. These guys have definitely been in some battles. You would think that they would be ready for some perks. What about the corps themselves? Are any of the corps? Oh, here we go. We've got some reinforcements back here I missed. All right, Longstreet, where do we want your corps at? Why don't you just come up this trail here? Just bring your men up the trail. Get between these two existing corps. Green, fall further back into the forest. Logan, pull back into that swamp there, please. Yeah, they have to march through these forests here, and it is exhausting their armies. Speed this up a little bit as everybody moves. Jackson, you fall back too, please. Sibley, fall back. Sibley keep falling back. Green, come deeper into the swamp. All right, Longstreet is getting into position. Ooh, we've got General Stewart over here. Stewart, just come up behind Pillow's corps and be ready to support him. I think Jackson's cavalry is doing all the scouting that we need done right now. Jackson, why don't you pull yourself further back? Looks like they're staying a little better organized this time than they did the last battle. They are marching across country, though. They're not sticking to trails and roads, which is going to absolutely kill their organization. They're just making a straight shot for us across country here. Pickett, Pickett, bring your boys up here. Boys on up here. Like Whitfield is cutting across country as well. Well, Pickett, if he's coming up that way, you come over here instead then. Sibley, fall deeper into the swamp. Don't seem to be coming after Logan at all. Green, you fall a little deeper into the swamp too, please. He's got his entire artillery corps back here. They're not doing much of anything. Jackson, keep falling back. All right, Pickett is getting in place. Whitfield is coming up with his division. Law doing. Who these guys belong to? Who do you belong to? They belong to Whitfield. Okay. Wharton, where do I want you? You've got Wharton. Why don't you bring your artillery up onto this ridge right here? Bring your artillery up to this ridge. Be a wonderful ridge for you to put your artillery on. Sibley, fall back. Trying to send somebody through the swamp after Sibley. Well, those Union soldiers are not liking that at all. They don't like marching through that swamp, man. They are not enjoying that at all. 5th Brigade, they've already lost 150 men just marching over land like they have. Okay, Green. Pull back over here, Green. Sibley, don't let yourself get surrounded. Sibley, come back over this way. Okay. All right. Green's moving. Sibley's moving. Sibley, just get over here. Get out of their way. They're coming through the middle of that swamp, man. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for these soldiers. Oh, I feel sorry for those guys. They're going to be exhausted when they finally get down here and run into my core. They are not going to be in any shape for any kind of battle like what they're headed for. All right, Green, just keep pulling them down toward the front line, please. Jackson, you come on back through the swamp. Sibley, just keep bringing them down toward the front here, toward Pillow's core. Whitfield, why don't you come forward? Come on up here, Whitfield, with your division. And we've still got who is this right here? Who do you guys belong to? Okay, this is McClaw's division here. Where do I want McClaw's division? He's in reserve, I guess. McClaw over here to this trail. We could use you somewhere. Man, it's taking these guys a long time to get across the map, and they're about to run into a wall of steel, a wall of absolute steel. Okay, let's get these guys organized. Um, okay, what are you doing? I don't want you there. I want you over here, right there. I want you. You're fine where you are. Just stay where you are. Let's get these infantry brigades up here ready to support these guys. You come on up here also. Infantry brigade, come on down. Infantry brigade, come on up. Guys, unlimber. Unlimber. Right. I'm not seeing where they are. Green, come up and give me a better look. Get over there and guard that road, please. They are just stuck out in the middle of the swamp. I'm going to speed this up as they march. I think he's having a hard time moving his brigades because they're disorganized, they're exhausted, they're pissed off. They've been having to march through swamps and forests and underbrush. Here they come. Or somebody's trying to come anyway. Right, green, just try and pull them back this direction. Or what are they doing now? They're just marching around in confusion. Can't help but feel sorry for this army. I really just can't. Logan, come down to there. Right, green, fall back. They're finally starting to come in. They're fixing to march right down the barrel of these guns right here. Boys, you don't want to come down this road. That's all I got to tell you now. You don't want to come down that road. In fact, you don't want to come down any of these roads. Bad news, boys. Bad news. I got some bad things waiting for you down these roads. You don't want to come down these roads. Yeah. Some bad things waiting for you right here, boys. Bad things. Here they come. They don't have any choice. I mean, they don't have any other choice but to come down that road. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're just exhausting themselves, trying to chase after my cavalry out in the middle of the swamp. Their morale is just plummeting. Here they come. All right, here they come. All right, green, just bring them on in. Come on in. This core up here is not even moving at all. All right, Logan, bring them on. Try and bring them on in. All right, here they come. Charge of the Light Brigade. All right, you boys get ready to envelop them over here. Yeah, you don't want to come down this ridge line, boys. Guys are suffering right here. Only got 650 men in that brigade. That's a full strength brigade there. He's not bringing them forward though. Alright, you boys start easing around and get ready to envelop them. Nope, I want you there. Want this brigade up like this. Everybody go long range, please. Long range. Come on into the zone of death, boys. Come on into the zone of death. Alright, Logan's moving. Man, this is just brutal right here. Brutal. Going around, boys. Around. You come on up in here and get in this spot. Goes an artillery brigade. Those guys are doomed right there. They know it too. We got 600 men there. Oh, they're just getting annihilated. Not good. I don't know how they're even staying together. back down here. Dibley, come on into that swampy area there. Brigades. Let's go ahead and pull you guys back to a more sustainable line. Hey. On back to a more sustainable line for now. He's got some decent divisions now. I mean, some decent brigades now. Some full-strength brigades. And some really underpowered brigades. Logan, pull on back into that forest there. Just gonna let my artillery just continue to pound him. He has no artillery over here at all, so I say we just let the artillery do the work. He doesn't have these divisions are in place at all to do anything. Dibley, fall back into the forest. Logan, you come deeper into the forest too. on out and give me a look-see on what's happening a little further out there. Just gonna let my cannons continue to do the work over here. He's got nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide from my cannons. All he can do is lay his men down. It's taking him forever to get this corps over here in position. Right, I'm just going to speed things up for now. He slowly tries to get his army ready to assault here. He needs to withdraw is what he needs to do. He has absolutely no hope of dislodging me. He's having to march his men through swampland over here. Oh, I wouldn't want to beat him. 600-man brigade, 1,300-man brigade. Got some artillery over here in this corps. He could just pull these guys down and attack. Trying to get something organized over here in the midst of my bombardment. Diddley or green. Green, fall back. That charge didn't work very well. Alright, it looks like he may be getting ready to try something here. If he's going to do anything, he better do it. Alright, here he goes. Skirmishers out there. Everybody go long distance, please, if we're not already. Won't come any closer. I don't know what this corps out here is doing. They're lined up really nice, but they're not accomplishing anything. Meanwhile, these guys over here are just getting pounded by my artillery. Alright, he's advancing his 2nd Brigade of the Army of the Potomac. coming toward Early's division. That can help. Alright, the claw. I'm going to bring you this direction just in case we need you. I'm going after Early division over here. Fine over here on the far left wing. Hope's brigade is taking the most losses. He's lost almost half his strength. He's probably going to break sooner than anybody else. He's giving better than he's taking, though. I don't think they're going to be able to sustain this attack. General Early, where are you? Early, get over here. No. Oh, goodness. Oh, what just happened? No. What? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that command. No. Ah, crap. Okay, that's fine. We're going to fall back a little bit. You stay where you are. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We are going to fall back a little bit. That's fine. Artillery, you get back on the hill here. But I like where you were better. your men on over here. Bring your men over here, McClaw. He is trying to hit my left, so I don't want Early to get overwhelmed over there. Alright, come back. Hey, hold that line. Law is on the way. Come on back up on this hill over here, please. Relative safety for your brigade. I mean, they're doing the best thing they can do. They're trying to flank they're trying to flank me on my left, but I'm too strong. Hayes has hardly taken any cash. He's only lost 85 men. He's doing great. That brigade is not going to be strong enough to overpower Hayes. He's trying to bring this full-size 5th Brigade around. By the time he gets them into position, I'm going to have McClaw over here. McClaw, come on up. Coming up, McClaw. In position, we'll try and envelop them. How are we doing over here? Forrest trying to advance on Logan. Logan, just fall back. Just bring them on into the main army, please. Very nice spot right here on this little hill, and we're gonna sweep them with the claw. We're gonna sweep them off the field. Looks like they already see what I'm trying to do. Oh, let's go ahead and unlimber your artillery. I want your artillery in the center of the there is still way out of position. Well, it's not looking good for the Union right now. Advance as well. Alright, McClaw is fixing to start sweeping from the left. Need you to catch up with everybody. Pressing. cold steel, boys. Give them the cold steel. Let's hear that rebel yell, and then we're going to come in behind these guys. We're going to keep up that charge. Keep up that charge, boys. Keep up that charge. Break those guys. And then he's just coming right into the back of these little boys right there. Alright, you guys. Give them the cold steel. Boys, come around behind them. Give them any. Come on in there with that charge, boys. Come on in there with that charge. Get in there with that bayonet charge. Here comes the bayonet charge. Oh, they didn't like that at all. Completely broke that brigade. Completely broke that brigade. Give them another bayonet charge. We're running out of ammunition. All we got left is the bayonet. Alright, that core is done for. Still got some artillery. He's still trying to bring artillery up. Alright, let's get ready to do something about that artillery. Everybody line up. I don't want the artillery doing anything either. I want that artillery gone. Artillery off the field. Come on up, get ready to charge that artillery. Come on up and prepare to help. I think his cavalry brigade was just completely annihilated and destroyed. Attack that artillery, please. Come on up. Get ready to attack the artillery. Attack that artillery. Keep up the pressure. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. I want these artillery brigades gone as well. I want this entire corps gone. Move up. Attack that battery. Get on up here and get ready to attack that last battery. Attack that battery. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Got another battery back here. It's only 5 men in it. We'll attack that battery. How are we doing over here on the right? He's still... Jackson, why don't you come on back? Logan, bring him on back in. Sibley, bring him in. Man, McClaw is kicking tail and taking names here. McClaw, keep coming. McClaw is going to be an absolute hero after this battle. I want these guys gone off of the battlefield. Coming forward. Keep coming forward. All they can do is withdraw. Give him a charge, boys. Give him a charge. How many men does he have? He's got 1,900 men there. They're breaking. They're breaking, boys. They're breaking. Shoot them. I think we're out of ammo. Rhodes, can you shoot them? I don't know what much more we can do up here. I think McClaw's is probably, he's done. McClaw's, you've done your job. Pull your men. Oh, cancel that. I wanted McClaw's, not First Corps. McClaw's, bring your men on over here. You've done your job. Smith, you come on back. O'Neill, you come on back. Hayes, you're done too. You boys have done enough over there. Let's let these guys take care of business over here now. I'm just going to speed this up as it looks like they're withdrawing, which is all they can really do. Logan, find out where they are, please. Sibley, go find out where they are. Green, pull up, find out where they are. lost 6,000 men in that battle. Golly. They lost 13,000, 2-1, but that was still a lot of men for us to lose. Now, we did get a little aggressive there. But the thing is, he has better weapons than me. The North has better weapons than the South. They've got better range, so whenever they close in, the Confederates have to be aggressive and close distance on them so that their weapons can be effective. Brigadier Pender has become famous and is an inspiration for his men. Don't think we had any brigades break on us in that battle. That's awesome. So we should not have any commanders who are defamed, which is good news. We don't like having defamed commanders. Their morale drops quite a bit. I think if I were to move in and somehow take Washington, D.C. at this point in time, I would probably win the war. But the longer this goes on, the more men I lose, I'm not going to be able to get reinforcements. Army of Potomac is fleeing in panic. The thing is, he can still get reinforcements, and I can't. And he's got 14,000 men in 12th Corps there. We've got 22,000 men in 3rd Corps. All right, well, this is probably a good place to end this episode. We just defeated another big battle here in the swamplands of North Carolina. We are slowly running this big conglomeration of Union forces out of North Carolina. And we are slowly trying to get control of Wilmington. We haven't gotten complete control of Wilmington yet, but we are trying to get our supply situation under control in Wilmington. Okay, and we are continuing to close in on General Grant on the Mississippi River. I think he is withdrawing and he's slowly retreating up that way. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a save at this point here. And I hope those of you that are watching on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, this series. If you are, please drop me a like and maybe a nice, helpful comment. And I will get this uploaded to YouTube sometime today. But I will go ahead and tell everybody goodbye. Have a good day, and I hope to see you soon.